Paranoid Android just releasing their source today, actually. I was incredibly excited to go update my ROM, but I had a problem. I dual booted, so I didn't really know how to go about doing that. However, I did figure that out, and many of you guys may have the same issue. So let's hop into the tutorial, and I'll show you what to do. What's up, guys? This is going to be a tutorial on how to update your ROM even though you're dual booted. Um, this is the best Paranoid Android. I don't know if it's a port anymore. I know it used to be a port, but now it's official because the source came out. And I know this guy is an official representative or something of this ROM now. So I was really excited when I got on Google Plus this morning, and I was like, "Oh, hey, there's a new ROM update." The new ROM update to the original Paranoid Android, which is only on Nexus devices, but they also released a source this morning. So, I was like, I know this guy has to be, updating his ROM pretty soon. And sure enough, I get on. It's about, well, it's 7:57 here. It was about 2 hours ago, and I was really, really excited, to hop right into this ROM. So first thing you're gonna want to do, obviously, is you're gonna want to download the ROM. So, I already have it downloaded, but just to kind of show you guys, there it is. And then the second thing you're going to want to do is go to your gaps, and you are going to want to download the gaps. Mind you, this does work for any ROM. I am just showing you how to do it on this ROM specifically because, honestly, I'm a huge fan of this ROM. I don't know exactly why. I'm pretty sure it's because AOSP plus having this Halo feature, plus it also has the little S Pen circle instead of the arrow thing that most AOSP ROMs have. It's something about that combination that makes me really, really enjoy it. The only reason I really like the circle instead of the arrow thing is because sometimes I do try to get creative and draw. I mean, I'm not saying it looks nice or anything, but if you're trying to be precise with the arrow, it's kind of hard. And actually, that goes for anything. If you're trying to be precise with the arrow on anything, it's kind of hard to tell where you're going. So, anyways, once this gets done, I am going to hop over to my note and show you guys what you're going to do from there. So I'll see you there. Alright, I am now on the phone side of things, and I've just went into my recovery, something pretty simple. I'm going to be honest here, and, well, actually, I'll tell you guys that later. So, I'm going to enable my mounting in my primary system, and then I'm going to hit install zip, and I'm going to choose the zip from SD card, and this is where I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay, there we go. Oops, I'm going to go to ROM primary FS. I actually downloaded the ROM not only on my computer, but I also did it through my phone, so I didn't have to, transfer it over to from my computer to my phone. I know, big deal. I'm just lazy, honestly. So, pretty much just find where you put the ROM. Mine, since I downloaded it, was in my downloads, and it's going to be called PA Tolta 3.6.0. Well, at least mine is, because I'm obviously downloading Paranoid Android, or installing Paranoid Android, and I'm going to install the update. So it's going to install, and this one doesn't take too long because, unlike like Samsung and stuff that packs a bunch of these features, quote unquote, this just is stock Android, but it has some features that really set it apart from stock Android, and I think it just has tons of features. I mean, more than I need, more than anyone needs. All that some Samsung bloatware is something you like sometimes, but sometimes you aren't a fan of it, and I just am not a fan of it. So anyways, following through with the process, for some reason it doesn't let you flash your gaps right after, so you're going to have to go back twice and then go to your dual boot menu again, enable mounting a primary file system. One more time, you're going to hit install zip, and you're going to choose zip from wherever you have your gaps placed, of course. Zip to primary FS, you're not doing a ROM, so you're not going to pick ROM to FS. And I have my gaps in Goo Manager,
and these are the latest for this ROM, at least it says. So I'm going to do what the recommended, what's recommended, of course, and it's going to take like 10 seconds, pretty quick. And then the last thing you have to do is wipe cache partition. Only your cache partition. Don't wipe, don't pick this one. Don't wipe data and factory reset. That will get you screwed. Don't do that. What you're going to also do is go to advanced and wipe Dalvik cache. I do that just to be safe, and that one will take like 0.5 seconds, and then you're going to reboot into your primary file system. So while this boots, I'm going to fix my phone here, because the first time I did this video, I had to mess up, and I forgot to wipe my Dalvik cache and stuff, so I rebooted my phone, and I was like, oh yeah, it's just going to reboot really quickly like it just did, and it wasn't doing it, and I was like, okay, why isn't it doing it? And then I realized I forgot to wipe some things, so just make sure you do that. I should also be receiving a text here in about 5 seconds, and I don't want you guys to see that, so I'm just going to place my finger right here. At least I should be, I don't know. Okay, so you may have been thinking, he forgot to flash something there, which I did, because right here it says kernel version, whatever, but I realized why I was getting wake lock issues, and that was because you have to boot into the ROM, then you are going to flash the kernel. So, what I'm going to do now is reboot, recovery, once the phone's all set up and all that. And yes, I have done this before, that's why when it said Android is upgrading at the beginning, you didn't have to go through the whole app process. So that's why. But for you guys, you'll have to go through the whole app process, and it'll optimize your apps and this and that. So now, all I have to go back and do is simply go to dual boot menu again, enable mounting. You're going to have to do this a lot. And then you're going to install zip, and you're going to choose it from your external, or wherever you have your kernel. And then you're going to go down to kernel, recovery, or modem. And you're going to find where you have that. I have it right here. And I'm going to hit yes, install. And that's going to do its thing. And then, just to be safe, this is what I do. I wipe cache partition. I don't know if you have to, but I do the same two things that I just did. And it really just keeps me safe, because I am assured right off the bat that if it doesn't boot, it's not due to not wiping the cache partition and Dalvik cache partition. So that's just a thing I like to do. As far as I know, there's nothing wrong or nothing that can cause issues when doing that type of thing. So I figure, why not? What's so bad about doing it? Or overly using that feature? So that's what I do. But I don't know if it would have booted without doing that, so you can't quote me on any of this. So now you can tell that Paranoid Android boots, and we're going to go back into our phone settings. Once this boots, which is going to take, okay, never mind, it's going to be quick. That's what I meant to say. And I am going to go to settings, and I'm going to go all the way down at about phone. And as you can tell right here, it says kernel version unavailable. So this just kind of shows you that, of course, I have a different kernel. And do you guys like my icon pack? I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, and then I'm just going to show you real quick that I still do have dual boot stuff. I love this ROM so much that I haven't even set up my secondary file system for the dual boot, so I'll dual boot into my secondary file system, and I'm pretty sure I still have the setup to go, which is pretty sad because I am not using the dual boot setup to its advantage, really. But Paranoid Android, I just love it. I don't know why, honestly, but it's just something about it. I can't get away from it now. This is my first time ever using Paranoid Android since, like, I don't know how long, since like forever. but I I can't get enough of it, especially since Halo came. That's the main reason I went from wherever I went to Paranoid Android. Actually, I take that back. I went to Paranoid Android on my tablet once, but it's not the same. Okay, never mind. I did set it up. So as you can tell, I'm still dual booted and everything, so everything checks out, and hopefully everything checked out for you guys. So I'll talk to you guys later. If you have any more questions, concerns, anything, I'm here to help you guys out. Like all day now because I have summer vacation. So I'll talk to you guys later, and happy flashing.